Hello everyone and welcome back to the forest. Okay guys, so in the previous episode, you obviously know by now, I went down into the cave system. Now, something I didn't tell you guys was I actually watched a movie called The Descent. Now, if any of you guys have seen that film, you'll know exactly why I was feeling the terror while I was down in the caves. That's enough said. I don't want to talk about that anymore because I know I'm going to have to go back down into that cave system at some point. There were some items down there that I'm sure I've missed, especially with some of the coins and things like that. Maybe there's something else I haven't seen yet, but we will be going back down there at a later date. But today, I wanted to go and craft some items. Now, I did say in the previous episode that I wanted to craft the items in a single episode so I felt safe within the confines of our home and I could take my time with it as well. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So, first things first, we need to open up the inventory and see exactly what we have on the table, or more specifically on the mat. So, I wanted to go ahead and make the bomb. Now, you guys will know I thought I needed 2 circuit boards. I'm actually quite surprised that nobody told me that in the comments section because I was always under the assumption that it was 2 circuit boards. I don't know where I've got that from, but turns out you don't actually need 2. All you need is 5 coins. I think it's 1 booze. I may be wrong with this, so it may take me a couple of tries. 1 booze. A circuit board, and a watch, if that's right. There we go. Okay, so that's the bomb. Now, I did not know this thing existed. It's a head bomb. If you take one of the heads from the cannibals, you can actually use that to combine it and make a secondary bomb, or a second attachment for the bomb, which is a head bomb. So I want to do that. So for now, I'm just going to leave the bomb as it is, but I know if the cannibals come and attack me, I will have that thing ready to go. So that's a good thing. So there's the bomb. I'm happy we've got that thing now. Second thing I want to make is the fire torch. Now, I kind of had a bit of a brain fart in the last episode. I was asking you guys if you know how to make... Holy shit, that was loud. I may need to turn my game volume down. I'm sorry, guys, if that was loud. As I was saying, in the previous episode, I was saying if any of you guys know how to make a torch that you could light on fire, then please let me know in the comments section. I'm sure some of you guys have. I'm actually recording this episode roughly about an hour after the previous one you've just watched, or say on Friday. So if this is Monday's episode, obviously there's been a gap in between. But if you guys have left comments, I apologise. I sounded so stupid after I watched that video back, or I was in editing with it. I realised afterwards, if I grab a stick and cloth, there we go. So that's the fire torch. So I'm guessing I can light this thing on fire. Now, I know the way the forest works. I'm not going to be able to light this thing using fires because there's no method to do that, to point the stick in the fires. So I'm going to try it real quick by throwing it towards the fire that we've got here. And if it doesn't work, then I'm guessing I have to combine it with something. So, yeah. That definitely didn't work. And I'm assuming, yeah, that's just the block method. Okay, so let's go back into the crafting map and we'll get this thing back on to combine. And I'm guessing it's the lighter. Okay, I thought if you combine that with the lighter, then maybe... Please tell me you can light this thing. No, I'm just stoking the fire. Okay, guys, if any of you guys know how to light the torch, I know that might sound really stupid, and I do apologise. It's just something, I just can't get the hang of this. I know this is it. This is definitely the... Hold on a second, I think I may have... Have I actually used the right cloth? Yeah, I'm sure that's the right cloth. So the stick, the cloth, which obviously makes the upgraded stick, 1 upgraded stick, and 1 lighter. Please let me do it. Fire torch? No. Okay, we can always come back to that. If any of you guys know what I'm doing wrong, please let me know in the comment section as you always do. So let's move on to weapon upgrades. Now, somebody did leave a comment in the earlier stages that I did mention in the previous episode on how to upgrade weapons, especially for damage and speed. So the first thing we're going to do is damage. So I believe it's 1 tricep, so we'll use that. And it's 1 tooth. So I'll take that as well. And I'm guessing it's 1 weapon. Now, I don't want to go ahead and use it all on the modern axe because this thing is very powerful at keeping the cannibals at bay, but it's not that fast. So I guess I can use the speed upgrade on that one if it lets me. But for now, I'm going to try and use the... Let's go with the plain axe. So what does that do? Okay, cool. So you can actually see the tooth on the thing. So we'll take that off and we'll have a look at it. Okay, not the most subtle of teeth on the axe, but it works. And as long as it... I've just realised what I've done. I've just increased the damage of the plain axe. Okay, that's not a big deal. At least we know how to do it now, so obviously this is a learning curve and I know exactly what to do. That tooth is actually in the worst spot possible. That's really going to bug me, so let's take that away. What else did I want to do? I wanted to add speed to one of the axes, so I'm guessing this is just exactly the same method, but using a feather instead of a tooth. So let's get the modern axe out. Let's grab some tree sap, which is obviously our combining agent, and not a tooth, we want a feather. Let's use a feather. Okay, cool. So we can, this actually looks like a tomahawk now. So let's combine this thing, or equip the thing. Okay, that's a lot better. I mean, the feather does look really, really small, but I don't really feel the improved speed, but surely this should work. Anyway, that's how you do it, guys. Now, the third thing I want to show you guys is the medicines, or are the medicines of the game. Now, you can use plants to do this, but I really struggled at first because I don't know the name of the plants, so that does take a little bit of getting used to. The first thing I want to make is the herbal medicine. Now, all you got to do is hover over aloe vera, which I'm sure you guys do know what that is now. It's used in most herbal or medicine agents nowadays. So, aloe vera, let's take some of that. And you can see already the crafting thing which has come up now since the update. This is super helpful now because you get an idea of what it is you're crafting. So, 1 aloe vera and 1 marigold. I'm sure I have that, yeah. I have 28 marigold, so let's combine that. And there we go. There's some medicine. So if you guys are running low on these things, or you've used up pretty much all of them in fighting the cannibals or just exploring the map, then you can use these things which you can find on the island, which is very clever, and I like that. So that's good. That's a good part of survival. This is something you would find in the wild, and this is something you would learn to come across, obviously, if you were there for a long time. So I really do like that, and I apologise that the screen is flickering if that's coming up on the recording. I don't know why it's doing that. Something flying through me, so I'll stand over here. Anyway, let's get back on that. I think there's a second one. I think it's one... Is it... I don't know if I say this word right. Chicory? 1 chicory plant? I'm going to say it really quiet so you guys can't hear me. Chicory plant. There we go. And I think the second part of that is the... I've forgotten which one it was. I'm assuming it's this thing because I've used everything else. Yeah, it's 1 coneflower. Okay, so let's use the coneflower. And this, I believe, gives energy mix. So obviously if you guys are running low on energy now, you can use this thing as a second agent to replenish your energy, especially if you're in the forest. Now all these things are super helpful. Now I was going to leave the episode there. I don't know how long we've actually got left because I haven't timed the episode again. So I do apologise if we are short or we are well over time. But what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to eat some food because crafting all that stuff has used a lot of my energy, and I want to try and use the bow. Now I don't know what it is. This bow makes me feel very primal, and I need to put the lighter away. Actually, I know how to do it now. Just press L. There we go. Yeah, if you guys don't know how to do that, I know I was struggling with the initial stages of the series. If you guys don't know how to put the lighter... Oh my god! This is the best thing ever! I've just worked out how to make a fire arrow. By pure accident, and you guys witnessed it as well. Yeah, if you guys don't know how to put the lighter away, holy shit, I've just realised I've not checked if the coast is clear. Normally what I do is go to the lookout point over there and have a look around. So we'll stay here just for a second. How the hell did I do that? Oh, that's super cool! I need to do some hunting. That's the plan I had for the episode anyway. I wanted to try and do a little bit of hunting and get my skills down with the bow and arrow because I want to try and take some headshots on the cannibals. Especially at night time. Oh my goodness, this thing will look so cool at night time. I'm getting so excited. I'm geeking out, guys. I apologise. Let's head and see if we can find some deer. Now, what are these things? These are the, I believe they're called, is it the snowberries? I always get this thing wrong. The white berries are snowberries. And I don't think they're good to eat, so we're going to leave those. Yeah, bad berries. We're not going to eat those. Oh, here we go. Okay, so let's get real low. Let's aim this thing. Oh, he heard me. Okay, he caught my scent. Okay. We can keep this out. There's one over there. We're going to stay nice and sneaking. We're going to stay low. I'm so happy I learned to use the fire arrow. Or craft the thing. And what? There we go. Okay, so this is what I wanted. I wanted to chase him down. He's going to burn. He's going to take damage because of the fire. Obviously, he's lit on fire now. This is really cruel. But obviously, we need to try and stay alive. I think I need to put out his misery. Oh, there we go. Okay. I am super stoked about that. I am so happy I finally got to do that. And I'm going to take the skin because once the lizard skin... I didn't actually tell you guys this, but once the lizard skin runs out, I'm actually going to try and see what the deer skin can do. Because as you can see, can be worn or used as a decoration. Now, this is something I want to explore in the game more. I want to see the little things that people haven't used yet. Now, the deerskin, if we can put that on our bodies about ourselves and keep ourselves warm at night with deerskin, that is so cool, and I'm so happy the developers are using that. What have I done? Put the walkie-talkie up. Okay. Actually, guys, while I'm on the walkie-talkie, I don't know what this thing does. Can anybody tell me what this thing's used for? I'd really like to find out. Okay, we're going to go into the forest area and just end the episode there. I'm going to see if my traps have caught anything. And while I do that, I'm going to see if I can light another one of these bows. Oh, arrows. There we go. I'm so happy I get to do that. I feel so much safer with this thing now. This is just as good as a gun in the game. To me, it is anyway. Because as you guys know, fire kills the cannibals almost instantly. And if this thing is equipped, and as long as I can hit them and I get my my shooting game down, then I should be pretty good. I wonder if you go in water if it puts it out. Oh, it actually does put it out. That is a big improvement from the developers. I know that might not look like much to you guys, especially if you're new to the game, but little things like this the developers are thinking about. So what you guys don't see the developers doing, these are the little things that make the game more whole. And this is what I was talking about with the developers taking their time. So I'm super happy about that. This is the little things I want to notice and try and showcase for the developers. So I'm super happy I've done that. Can you guys tell? Okay, this trap never catches anything anymore. I'm thinking about just leaving this thing and maybe setting up some traps somewhere else. Maybe the rabbits are getting a little bit wise to the fact that their friends keep going missing. Oh, there's a lizard there. We're going to try and take this lizard down with the fire arrow. A little bit much, but I think that looks really cool. Where's he gone? Okay, there we go. I'm so happy we got to do that. Okay, before we go, I'm obviously going to see if we can light the torch with that, because I'm guessing some of you guys are ready to leave comments and tell me exactly how that's done. So let's light. I'm going to light the arrow again, aren't I? Oh no, I'm going to light nothing. Okay, okay, no, stay away. If that lights now, that's really going to piss me off. Okay, that didn't do that. And let's take the upgraded stick out. Let's put the lighter out with it. And please light, please light. Yes! Oh my goodness, this is super cool. Oh my god, guys. You have no idea how long I've actually waited for one of these things. Really? Really? Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? That cannot be the case. Please tell me that isn't what's happening. Please tell me that was just a little glitch. Okay, I'm going to stay here for just a second. Maybe if I run, the fire goes out. No. Okay, well that is one of the biggest disappointments I've had in this game so far. Okay, so I guess we're going to head back home first because it is about to become nighttime, and I do not like this game at nighttime, as you all know. And obviously the traps didn't catch anything, but I think I have enough meat. Now, I'm really unsure about what to do for the second episode because I had about 5 different plans what I wanted to show you guys. The first plan was all-out war on the cannibals. I wanted to just go towards their tribe area where they set up camp and just go in there with the weapons that I've got and see how many I can take down, because one of the questions I really want to know in this game is if we can kill all of the tribe. Just wipe them out and reclaim this island for ourselves. I mean, that would get quite boring, considering there's nothing to do once the cannibals are gone. Oh, there's no element of danger unless you fall. But I would love to know if you can actually wipe the cannibals out. So there's one thing that we could do. We could go over there and just wipe the cannibals out, or that section of the cannibals. I don't know if they respawn, so I will have to find out. The second thing I was thinking of doing, now we've got all this meat, and I have crafted the weapons, I do feel a lot safer apart from this stupid fire torch. I was going to finish the tree bridge. So I guess I'll make my mind up a little bit later on and determine what we're going to do. As always, if you are new to the channel, subscribe, keep up to date with everything. If you like the episode, drop a like below. And as always, I will see you later.